Good morning everybody, welcome along to another little Sunday relaxation stream here. I hope you're doing well. If this is your morning, evening, afternoon, whatever it may be, do let me know who's watching here in the chat. Welcome along, sim gaming, simulator gaming, that's tricky. Hope you're doing well guys. Welcome to the stream today. We are going to be setting this little guy away. We're going to get a helper by the name of Jeff. And Jeff is going to drive this combine here because I don't pop going to be like today. Sure, that works. How's everyone else doing this morning? How are we all feeling? Do I want to... I'll take this back up now. What I think I might do as well is set a course play up for this tractor to go and run to the grain store actually. Somewhere that I can try and get it set up with the least chance of it crashing. Rabby83, what's up buddy? Welcome to the stream, how are you doing today? I love this little field here, it's a really nice field. Where is the combine? I don't know it's coming. Who's getting the rope? Or it's a great question. I wasn't going to, but it looks pretty good. I was surprised at how much I enjoy it actually. So I'm in two minds now. Combine's just coming into view there, so we'll let them crack on still. So we need to bale this straw again. There was a request yesterday to bale it in round bales. Should we still go round bales, or would you like to see some square bales? What would you like to see us do here? I'm open to... Oh, get off the verge. Get off the verge. I'm open to opinions. Bale square bales, alrighty. What I might do, something I haven't used yet, is I've obviously used the big pack from the straw add-on, but I've never used it with the bale collector on the back, so I could do that. Other option would be to use I have the Coon pack, so I could use the Coon square baler. What would you like to say, Coon or Crone? Hestons. I don't have the Heston baler installed. I don't particularly like them. They're I just really wish we had a good Heston baler, Adibu. Something with a bit more quality in it. But we'll get parked up and I'll have a flick through, show you the balers you can choose from. Crone looks like the winner. Okay, let's have a look. See, here we are jumping into base. Doughboy, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream. The stream? Welcome to the stream. You're welcome to scream if you'd like. Appreciate the subscription. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the family. Yeah, let's just go for... We're going to use that. I want to use a bit of this collector. Can't believe I've got this far through the straw DLC without using it. It seems rather crazy. Bill collect. Manually refill. Lovely stuff. Proper job. I do love this model. Say what you want about some of the issues with the straw add-on, but this baler is just tremendous. CG Farms, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Have you recovered from the loss yesterday? If we have a mod in the chat there, I don't know if we do yet, feel free to let Doughboy's message through. James Preston, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for subscribing, buddy. Welcome to the family. It's good to take my Irish blood and still win. Fair enough. Fair enough. If you can, crack on. Cody! How you doing? Welcome to the stream, Cody. Thank you for subscribing. Hope you enjoy your stay. That's the wrong bell there. That's the wrong one. Yeah, no kidding, Adibu. It's crazy. Absolutely bonkers to think about. There's nearly 500 of you choosing to watch some of my stuff. It's nuts. I really can't quite get over that. It's absolutely crazy. I want some bell time. A couple of those. Let's just have my spinach. Nice and strong. Good to hear, Cody. Good to hear. There we go. %. We'll do one more. Great to hear, Cody. So for those new guys who just subscribed, what are your views so far on the information we've received with regards to FS19? What would you like to see coming up in FS19? And the big question, what big brand would you like to see, I suppose? Perfect. Alrighty. Let's just do this thing there. Sure. So for you guys who aren't a member yet, why would if you'd like to kind of get a little bit more information from some fellow channel creators, YouTube creators, content creators, mappers, there's a brilliant website called 3 Dudes Gaming Network, and if you go onto there, there's myself, Doughboy, Farmer Klein, Eustace Farmer, Dusty Dave are all members, and we all post different things in forums about what we're doing, updates, channel work, and things like that. So it's a great place to go and have a look, and definitely worth kind of investigating. Doughboy, if you'd like to post a link for 3 Dudes into here, this I'll make sure that one goes through. That'd be epic. So yeah, if you do ever get a spare minute, definitely go and check that page out. It's a great little forum. Oh, see, I can't read the chat and drive evidently. For a streaming schedule, Adabu, I am just kind of getting set up really with it. I'm looking to do at least 3 a week. It's likely going to be most Monday, Wednesday, Friday at the moment, probably around kind of 4 PM start, I think, at the moment. So keep an eye out for that. I will post something on my channel once it's all kind of confirmed and ironed in. But yeah, do look out for that. Hey Caddy, welcome along to the stream. Don't think I've seen you in here before. Unfortunately, I don't do multiplayer at the moment. I yet to get that figured out. I might do, but at the moment it's just going to be single player. But if I ever do get a server set up where we do multiplayer for live streams, again, keep an eye out on like my Facebook page or Discord servers. Links are in the description below there, and I'll let you all know through there, because I'd like to get some multiplayer set up at some stage. More fast track CG. Yeah, I'd like to see a 4000 fast track come in. That'd be pretty sweet. Oh, that's a bit of a drop. Oh, I forgot about my. It's quite a long load. I forgot about my combine. It's probably full by now. I gotta go and let my combine. Be right back. You gotta do what you gotta do. Simulate games. I'm up to the big 500. Good lord. That is astounding. That is truly something. Now, where's my combine gun? Oh, it's up there. Okay. So we'll just park this guy out of the way for now. Let's go and see what's going on up there. Duzza, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. How's things on this fine Sunday for you? Hey James, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Like to see more John Deere in class? Yeah. Out of the two, which would you like to see more? What have you done there? You've missed a bit. Which would you like to see more, John Deere or class? He's adding a 165, I believe it is. Which would be really cool, because I love those shapes. I got to drive one once and it was an absolute nightmare to drive. The gearboxes, I think that had an old lorry gearbox in, I may be mistaken, but it was an awful lot of changing gear. Hey, Poor Dirt Farmer, what's going on, buddy? Welcome to the stream. I thought I saw your name pop up there. Matthew, what's going on, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Congrats. Oh, thanks a lot, man. I think you're saying congrats to me. Stop. We'll just ignore the physics where the grain's coming back to the side of the trailer. I'm really looking forward to the two tractors that I'm looking forward to the most in Matt XJS's DLC will be the Fast Track, and then the other one I'm really looking forward to is the Case Maxim, the 5130 I think he's doing. That will be really good. We used to have one of those as well for a short while, and it was a very nice little tractor for its time actually. The whole quality of that pack though was going to be just outstanding. Really, really stunning. Appreciate it, Josh. Thanks a lot, man. I am genuinely astounded that I've made 500 subs. It might not seem like a great deal for, you know, if you're some of the bigger channels in comparison, but 500 subs for me is pretty darn impressive. It's actually very humbling, so really do appreciate it. So thank you for everyone who is been with me from the beginning or is a new subscriber. It's just stunning. It really, really is. A 5150 CG, they're great tractors, really are. Where's my John Deere? Yeah. Oh no, done that already. Alrighty then. Now we're cracking on. No way, it's arrived early, does it? Well, look at that. That's pretty cool. There you go, guys. If you haven't ordered it yet and you want to get your hands on it, go and, I guess, pre-order on Amazon. That's the future, hey, does it? Where you live, Scotland or England? I don't, Cody. I live in Canada at the moment, on the east side of Canada. It's a long story how I got here, but yeah. Live over the pond, as people like to say. Close enough to being Scottish. Close enough. CG, is your Case Maxim, is it just in the generic red colour, or did you get it in the Black Power kind of colour scheme? Oh, I'm grinding to a halt here. Come on, boy. You got this. Ooh. Diff locks are in. I've hit the diff and I'm still not going anywhere. Hey James, Kubota will actually be really good. Their tractors are starting to get a bit of a good reputation at the moment, particularly over in North America. So, you know, you got the tractors, you got bobcats, skid steers, compact tractors, balers, some equipment as well. So yeah, they've got quite a bit they can bring in. Be kind of neat. Where's that combine? Is it still? That combine just disappears. I'm assuming it's at the bottom of the hill somewhere. It's gone into retirement now. Yeah. Comes out for a gentle run in the summer to pull a header trail or something. Oh, with a log splitter. Hey, they were a great machine. Get one with a 40k box in, and when back in the day it was fantastic just on the road. Really nice little shuttle on the for each gear range. Had a nice sound to the engine as well, if I recall. Certainly one I drove did. $42.20 to replace the $82.20. Yeah, that'd be kind of neat. Good looking machines though. It's the fast track George Saunders drives around in now. It's a really nice machine. Some power in there. Come on, let's get up the hill. Yeah, I'm gonna go big. Where is it? Oh, we might just, no, you're good for a little while. We're bringing in the A-team, folks. What I'm gonna do... Yeah, I'm going to take this trailer up to put onto the back of the John Deere, because I think somehow pulling, what is this tractor, 600 horsepower? I think that's a little bit much for a 12-ton grain trailer, but it can carry it up the hill at least. Still pulls the potato harvester. Oh, there you go, it still can do a job. That's all you need. Catch you later, simulator games and more. Have a good Sunday, enjoy, man. Oh, you're more than welcome, buddy. No problem at all. Could you imagine you're just cycling along this road or something and you see this thing rumble down towards you? So. Race round this corner. Again, where's that combine? Must be coming downhill again. So has everyone here been able to, if you hadn't managed to, have you all been able to download Oakfield now if you're a console player? Anyone here who is still struggling to get a hold of it, or anyone who's only just getting onto Oakfield for the first time? Oh, he stopped up there. Okay. Alright then folks, let's go and get this combine emptied, and then we'll get them set away to work on that little block of wheat at the top there, I think. like this combine. It's not too big, does a nice little job. Able to keep us up to date with everything. Okay. I might just tidy this little block up here because otherwise the hide work is going to stop every time we get to the edge here, I think. So 12 people in here. For those of you who are still watching, let us know where you're watching from, what you get up to at the moment, and what tractors you're using if you are on Oakfield at the moment. I'd love to kind of get a bit more insight into what everyone's doing. We'll try it, you can get away. Hey Alex, what's going on buddy? Welcome to the stream, how you doing today? What's new? We're full enough here. So what I think I'm going to do, see, we're going to sell some of this wheat. Looks like we've got to go to Hilltop Stores. Let's do that. Bit of a trek. Okay, so. No. We'll see if we can get a courseplay going for Hilltop Stores. I'm drilling Oakfield, and you can probably guess what tractor. Is it yellow by any chance, CG? Okay, let's see how we get on here. This may work. Courseplay may like me. Yellowy orange maybe. Well, that seems fair. I love all you ladies and want my second player. In which planer will I find a girl who kills and sees for you? That won't give me snake eyes if I'm holding eyes. I hold the temple down with the wrong date. Okay, so we'll head on over. It'd be nice if I don't have to, if I can get this courseplay set up so I don't have to, well, keep leading corn myself. You're hungry or you're from Hungary, Alex? Because if you're from Hungary, that's pretty darn cool. Whereabouts? Going to take this nice and slowly and limit the likelihood that, well, courseplay can mess up for me. I want to go left and then not right. She watch me when I rise and she catch me when I fall. When I die, she don't stall. She knows she gotta gather Dragon Balls. Either way, you know you got me. Lightning like Final Fantasy 13, girl, you really shocked me. Then she cast a cure. Oh, nice, Alex. That's awesome. I love these girls so much, I even name my car Princess Peach. I'll be her memory card, so I'll always save her. The more we're in, we can go home together sooner later. A little bit twitchy with the PlayStation controller, but we'll get there. We're going to take a little turn down to these narrow roads, work our way through the little village here, up onto the hill, into Hilltop Stores, and then hopefully get back. all whilst recording the perfect course of the course. Will I be playing GTA 5? Potentially later down the line. Probably not on this channel because I want to keep it a bit kind of family friendly. But yeah, I might set up. I'm toying with the idea of setting up a Twitch channel to go with it maybe one day, and then when that comes around, I don't see why not. So keep an eye out for that one. You never know there, Alex. This tractor does feel very nice and occasionally very smooth. Lovely little driver. I want to take this turn here, don't I? Yes. Don't think I'm going to feel that way. Ooh, power, come on. Get up that hill. Go on me, C-Boss. C-Boss? Consider it done, my man. Consider it done. I need to open this myself, don't I? No, hopefully. I need to think. Let's just do that. Alright then, let's get ourselves back, by which time I'm sure the combine's going to be waiting for us again. £14,000 from one trailer load a week. Heavens. Will I be pure farm? It's a great question, Sipos. Let me just see, do I want to go... Yeah, we'll go back down that way. I'm likely to say at the moment I don't think so. I'm not overly impressed by it. But you never know. Let's kind of just watch the space and see what comes. Maybe one day I'll change around. What's everyone's views on Pure Farm anyway? Has anyone got any interesting opinions on that? What would you like to... Anything you like in Pure Farm that you'd like to see come across to FS? They do have quite a few interesting concepts, but it'll be interesting to see... You know, perhaps how they develop more than anything else. No, where we go. Loop around there. These little windy roads are great. I really do like these. Probably the most favourite thing about these the Frontier design maps are the level of detail for the small little country lanes. What's up, Ian? How's it going, buddy? The case perhaps was, yeah. You know, it's. I thought about what tractors I haven't really used a great deal on the many of my series, and yeah, here we go. I'll let you take the credit for it. It's got a fantastic sound to it. It really does. We're just currently trying to see if we can get a nice course place set up to actually work and respond to me properly, which would be great. And if it does, then that's fantastic. So we're just on the way back up from Hilltop Store, and we'll see how it goes from there. Am I watching Hungarian videos? Not a great deal, but if you know of any good ones, feel free to post them into the Discord server below. We can always have a look at those. Always interested, particularly different countries' agriculture. Always very interested to see how they look and what's different. Thanks for that, Ian. Appreciate that. No, where's my combine gone? Still stuck up the top, probably. Yeah, Vivek, we can't promote other people's channels inside a different stream, buddy. It's not very fair. I'm going to come finish this bit off myself once he's done the rest of it, because I want to get ahead with the baling. So we'll send him up to the other side. He's working that big block there, I think. It's probably going to work out well. Don't see why hired worker always makes such a mess. I would love it in FS17 if the hired worker kind of mechanics and physics work a little bit better, because these little clumsy misses at the end do my head in. Congrats, Dozer. Awesome news. How many fields of sugar beet are you going to get drilled now? I imagine quite a few. Huh, oh, Adibu, good luck with that. He just wants to go out and play. Hope you get him wrestled back in properly. Hey, Some Games, you're back. Welcome back, buddy. So we'll just make sure that's safe. The other way as well. 21. Before I can afford any of the equipment. Oh, no doubt. How much are those big harvesters? Hey, Sipos, back. I can't imagine you get much change from like 200,000-300,000 for one of those, the big roper harvesters there. Okay, you can stay there for now. Put the small tractor back onto the baler. I'm having trouble with hills in. I've had to bring in 600 horsepower to get me up this hill. Oh, that's a good view. Yeah, Ian, it turns out if you want the game a little early, just order it off Amazon and they'll do their best to beat any deadlines or any launch dates. I think I had that once with one of the old Call of Duties, to be fair. Dusty Dave, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream. What time did you finish up last night? We do have MR in, yeah. Hence the reason I've had to go up a few horsepower just to get this bloomin' baler and sled up the field. I feel like 600 horse is a little extreme, but you know, it was either that or I bail at 1 mile an hour. More power. Yeah, there's a saying that I'm well used to, which is more, Ian. You know, that kind of works well in this particular situation. I have some friends who actually run a big agricultural business, and they have a Fendt 1050, and they also have 2 Krone big packs. And when that 1050 is hooked onto the big pack looks tiny. It's incredible. That 1050 is just a beaut. Finishes before 2 AM. Nice. That was a heck of a stream. Oh, good little run. Great looking map as well. For any of those of you guys in the stream, Dave, if you want to chuck up your preview video to Valley View, feel free to go ahead and do that. Dusty Dave has got a great map coming out, which I'm sure you're all aware of. You must keep your eyes open for that because it looks phenomenal. Longest I've ever gone. Yeah, no doubt. That's pretty intense. Nice stream to get yourself back into the swing of things. And then nice to be woken up nice and early by the kids as well. There you go. I do like this sled actually. This is the first time I've used the bale collector. It's a nice little machine. It really does, Ian. It looks phenomenal. Yeah guys, go and check out that link Dusty Dave's put in if you haven't already. I'm really looking forward to working around the dual carriageway where possible. That area looks really nice. How did you tune up those cars? They fly! Is that just a little tweak of the XML file for them? Oh nice, when's that going to come out? You said it might come out today, right? He would disagree with you there. Simulator games. He's a big fan of the new Fendt 1050. It's like a kid at Christmas when he sits in that seat. $19 people in here. Welcome to all those guys who've just appeared. I hope you're having a great Sunday. Do let me know who you are and what you're up to. It would be great. I'll split the video in as I think it looked quite funny because like it made them seem a little bit more like the dual carriageway at least made it seem true to life. You know, but you do have cars winging along there at like 70-80 miles an hour, so that makes more sense. away that bit that he's missed as well. Just getting back watching the stream. What do you think of the new map so far? Hey William, nice to have you along here. Thanks for joining. I think the streams are great. I think the maps are phenomenal. There's several maps coming out, one from Bullet Bill, which I cannot wait for, and a couple more, and another North American one from Serious Mods actually, but the Oakfield is just incredible. Like, there's still parts of Oakfield that I'm exploring now, and I've played a lot of hours on here so far. So yeah, I think they're just phenomenal maps, really well worked, very good levels of detail in here, so can't fault them at all. And like I say, Lone Oak, when that arrives, will be just brilliant. You can already tell it will be. And then, yes, like I say, Can Farm by Serious Mods is going to be a phenomenal map. Do check that out. If you haven't seen it already, go onto his Facebook page, Serious Mods, and check out the updates, because that's going to be brilliant when that eventually arrives. But yeah, I mean, these maps for 17 are just game changing really. With the addition of seasons and all these various well made mods, like the two I'm using here for example, really adds a whole new element to the game. Any map with Oak in the name is awesome. Has to pass a certain standard to have the word Oak included. Oh, I'm all over the place. Stop snaking. This four-wheel steer on a bale is sending me always. Fast lanes fast, I was throwing a fair distance by that whole issue when you're in like a 12-ton tractor or something with a trailer on the back full of grain or silage, and a small car hits you and still flings you 100 yards across the field. Traffic look a little odd overrun. I'm sure they do, yeah. Everyone keeps talking about this, but I'd love to see them revert back to the kind of 2013 style of traffic. Now, I'm sure that's not in due to various optimization issues, but it would be pretty cool if it could be. And was it 2013? I always ask this, where we had mods that you could bring like agricultural vehicles in as traffic, so you'd be working in the field and someone would drive past in a tractor, for example. That was pretty awesome. But whether we'd see that these days, I doubt it. Lost the whole trailer upgrade that way. Oh, I'm missing bits. Let's get that bit back. I play in PS4 and wish I had the PC mods. I agree with you, William. I was originally PS4, and what I would say is it's remarkably better on consoles these days than it was in, let's say, FS15, and the number of mods available have significantly increased. It does take a little longer to get some maps uploaded. They have to go through, by all accounts, a little bit more rigorous and stringent testing. I'm missing a lot. But it's getting better. They're slowly coming. The fact that Seasons is on there now is a huge, huge boost. Really adds a whole new level to the game, which is great. So I'd love to see more scripts like that coming on there, perhaps. They don't fix the traffic up on them, make them more intelligent. Oh, nice! That'd be awesome to see. That'd be really cool. Okay, that combine's probably going to need emptying soon, so we'll get down to the bottom of the field on this headland, and then we'll give it an empty. Bailing at 18 miles an hour. Love it. around here. Nathan, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? I am all good, thanks for asking. Would it be that hard to fix the traffic, Ian, do you reckon? Would it just be a few refinements to the script, or is it a little bit more than that? Would you have to almost rebuild it from scratch? It's £500,000, does it? Wow. You gotta sell a lot of sugar beet before you can buy one of those. Excellent news, excellent news. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, just cut up this bit. Alright, whilst we're here, let's jump into this guy. Self-compost. That makes a lot more sense. Hey Lee Clark, what's going on, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. How you doing today on this lovely Sunday? I like how the big M chroma, you can now hire work for it. Yeah, no, definitely. It's a massive help, and you can get some real ground cover with that as well. Hey Clark, what's up, man? Unfortunately at the moment there, I don't have a multiplayer server set up. Maybe one day, I was saying earlier, it might be something I look into, but at the moment it's just me, I'm afraid. I would just rebuild it from scratch because then you don't run into limitations. That makes a great point. That's really interesting, really good point. And then you can perhaps, like you say, you can design the whole script so if you want to add any adjustments or refinements, it's a lot easier to, rather than having to work around a restricting, I guess like a restricting foundation, really. Keep an eye out though, Clark. Maybe one day I might get that up and working. I do like the idea of multiplayer servers when they're used properly. Away! I love it how I've probably got best part like £1 million worth of equipment just sitting here, just parked up. Nathan, that's a good point. Does your have we got traffic working on your map? And if so, do they rocket around or are they just a good speed? This is, we're in 31, so we're not quite the biggest field. It's a funky little shape in the top though, that's why I chose it really. The biggest field I own is probably 40, I would say. I'm working towards 43 at some stage, we'll get it done. Nice little challenge, I get election into there and get that smashed out. But yeah, there's some nice, not only nice big fields, but pretty cool shaped fields here as well, which I find is very important. Oh, I keep missing bits looking at the chat. testing the same speed as Oakfield, I think. The guy who's testing the same one. A bit slow. Oh, I see. And how's testing going, buddy? We're just going to ignore this bit of grain here that's built out of the trailer. That was a mistake. Traffic in general. Yeah, that would be pretty incredible. If that was possible, that would be awesome. And if they just, I don't know, the way they sense other traffic and they sense bigger vehicles is pretty intense, pretty frustrating. A plow 43 with a 3-meter plow. Bring out the Peter J's Ransom 3-furrow conventional plow. That'd be grand. Oh, where are you going? Let this guy do what he wants to do. Two chicken start. 43 screams courseplay. That's what it needs. It needs either several tractors on follow me, let's say if you're drilling or if you're cultivating, but then if you're drilling that potentially messes up with the tram lines. Yeah, courseplay would do it, but then where's the fun in doing it all with courseplay? Needs a little bit of ingenuity to make it work. What you could do is put an artificial break through the middle of it, so split it in half. That kind of work. Oh dude, custom traffic would be the best. I'd love to see other like artificial tractors or AI tractors wing up and down the road, and then like kind of change the volume of tractors on the road. So for example, when it's if you've got seasons on and it's the middle of summer, then there's going to be more tractors on the road carting grain around or whatever than there would be, let's say, in the middle of winter. That'd be kind of neat. Probably quite difficult. Who's testing it is doing an amazing job. Oh, nice, buddy. Good to hear that it's coming along. How many hours, if you had to kind of put a rough number on the number of hours you've put into it, how many hours would you say you're at, Nathan? $10 Lexan 780s. Proper job. That'd be kind of funny. They'd do like 2 passes, 3 passes each, and then be done. I'd hate to be the guy on the chaser bin looking after 10 Lexans. That'd be pretty horrendous. Enough custom traffic now. We can't have a pivot point, so no trailers. Oh. Could you have something like on the 3-point linkage? Would that work? Oh, come on, 4-wheel steer, kicking me out wide. There we go. What was I doing when I was combining this headland? It's all over the place. And well, I only started on the 6th of Jan. I'd be willing to say 200 to 300 hours maybe. Still pretty intensive. Good amount of work there. That's something I'd like to see in the next year. I can't just see you'd know. Yeah. You'd like to see that, but at the same time, it's quite depressing when you see how many hours you may have sat, like on a Sunday afternoon or whatever, and it's suddenly gone through 12 hours in one sitting. Yeah, okay, so there'd be no movement. Yeah. I mean, I'd be willing to sacrifice that a little bit. It'd just be nice to see that custom traffic come in with a little bit more variation. Didn't see any dips on my end here, simulated games. Not to say they may not have occurred, but I think everything went okay through my end. I should be in G now, ready to start the next project. Procrastination is the key, Dave. Procrastination is key. I haven't touched G for a long time. Well, I say a long time, for about 2 weeks. I'm quite enjoying it. And then when I next get the inspiration, I'll jump back on and we'll see what we can do. But yeah, just kind of exhausted myself a little bit on it. Do a little bit of tidying up around here. I like leaving the smart field, I don't like leaving bits of straw everywhere, so I've got a bit of tidying up to do. I'm paying attention to simulating games a lot more. Oh, okay, I see. I really like what how Oakfield, before it went up for testing and had to have it removed, I loved the slightly different traffic it had, and the old milk truck from 13 or 11 or whichever version it was. That was really nice to see. It's a shame they took that out. That was kind of neat. What I'm going to do, we'll leave that there for a second. Sounds like a good plan. I'm gonna bug you some point this week, Dusty, about DEMs. Got a few questions that I can't quite figure, like basic questions that just annoy me for some reason. My system won't allow to work. So I'd like to get that set up and have a proper DEM. Because my map at the moment, whilst it's interesting, it's got some ridiculous hills that shouldn't be there. I heard some people saying with no, it's not a rope tiger. There are bits missing off the model, is that right? Like, were they the bits off of the front off the header? Hey Brandon Matthews, what's up buddy? Welcome back my man. How are you doing today? Oh no, I've missed it. Where you go, stop. I'm all good, thanks Brandon. Yeah, just pushing through, making a little bit more progress with the wheat harvest here. Haven't got the biggest equipment, but we're getting there. I say I haven't got the biggest equipment, I've got a 600 horsepower Xerion here, so I'm doing alright. My combine's not the biggest, let's phrase it that way. Yeah, no wheels on the load, that's a shame. I wonder why they've done that, because you would think that's quite an obvious piece to add on or miss even. Get that lined up properly. Back up. I think I actually ran into some issues with the traffic, but that was before I joined Frontier. Oh, I see, okay. No, let's go back. Eustace Farmer had changed the AI traffic in Oakfield somehow. That wouldn't surprise me, he likes to dabble, does Eustace. Alright, so we're going to set this guy onto his course plate finally. See how that works. No, you're gonna stop. First waypoint. Go. No, don't come back until you're empty. Go, go, go. Courseplay is single-handedly one of the best inventions and the worst. All I'll say, simulator games, you'll never see Ian and Bullet Bill in the same room at the same time. What's the rest of the equipment like does for yourself on the roper kit? Everything else look impressive? Have you at least had a quick test of them all? Look at the smoke churning out. There shouldn't be smoking to pull this. Do you know what? There is a lot of setting up and faffing around with it, but once you get it working, it is pretty legit. I do like it. If you get a good course and it works well, like let's say you want to do lift some silage, if you can get the tractors and trailers running properly on a good course, which limits the amount of potential for crashing, because let's face it, it's courseplay, it's going to want to crash at some point. If you can figure that out, then it's really good. A real help. And it's nice when you lift in silage as well, just to have you know, 3, depending upon the distance, 2 or 3 tractors and trailers running around carting silage really looks good. Be unstoppable. Someone to learn cosplays for better cinematic videos. Yeah, absolutely. There is nothing worse when you're trying to make a cinematic video. I mean, mine aren't the best I make, but there's nothing worse when you put one in and it's all looking perfect. You got the camera angle set up, and then courseplay just crashes into a tree. You know, a tree that you've specifically set up the script or the course so it won't crash into that tree, but it still finds a way to crash into the tree. Simulate games. Ian makes a lot of good cups of tea. That's one of his key assignments. Bullet Bill is very demanding for cups of tea whilst he works. A lot of different controllers up here. A lot of different isobus controllers. See, I'm the other way around, Ian, so I would quite happily sit in Giants and do all the pretty things. You know, make things look stunning, put power lines in, trees, put detail in. But when it comes to scripts, I have the attention span of a 3-year-old child. I'm no good at videos, so I don't see better videos on my map. Well, but if you ever want a hand, just give me a shout. I'm happy to help you. editing videos. I can't tell you. I did a silage time lapse on the Oakfield not so long ago. I'm not even going to tell you how many hours of editing that was. Simulate Games, they don't have their office, but if you go onto Bullet Bill's Facebook page, he has a very good desk. He's put a lot of time and effort into his desk there, so go and check that out. Ah, and look, the case is slipping. Terrific. Where did you get to? Hey, you made it up to the store at least. That's a start. Any power lines and road signs. That's just the finishing touch, buddy. You'll get those put in at some stage. A technical guy in the field desk guy, Dave, and then you're laughing. If I could find someone who genuinely enjoyed to do field definitions. Alright, let's just go and see what this case got himself stuck on. Terrific. On the gate, I mean, come on. Let's see if he's going to tip it in the right place. What does Farm's cattle kit include? I haven't really seen too much about that. Just missed again. Why would you tip it there? He's just trundling his way around. This little lane here would make for great cinematics actually. Really nice features to it. As well as some sheds. Oh, that's cool. That's a nice little bit of detail. Is that coming out in Modern Mania, Nathan? Right, and he's missed it truly there. He's really given his best shot of completely screwing up any future loads unless I get a loader up there pretty quickly. That case driver is no more. He's gone to me. Look at the width of those tires. What a beast. We'll just take these bits that obviously you missed, so just knock those out. It's nice to see that there's a little bit more attention coming into livestock. We were talking on Dusty's stream last night about what we'd like to see with FS17 and the ability to move livestock. That'd be really, really awesome. I don't know how likely it is, but yeah, that'd be cool. Oh, nice. So it's kind of the silage pit, the kind of pit where you just tip it off the back edge when you're filling the clamp. They're pretty neat. See, I wondered about that, Ian, and once originally I didn't put tipping points in, but then he just didn't tip it there anyway. He just drove straight over and came back to the promptly came back to the yard without a with a full trailer still. I'll set up again, I think, with the next load. I'm gonna have to take a load up there anyway and clear up that mess. Perhaps with what we've got left in the field, I might get it all into 2 trailers anyway, with any luck. It's like people were waiting for you to blow up with that one, Dave. Oh, he'd be out there with a shovel, does it, without a moment's hesitation. When I was younger and I was carting grain through like summer holidays, and then I was a tractor driver for a short while, I moved from the first lot of trailers we had a manual tailgate, so we had to get out and undo the hitch so it would tip. And then the second trailer we had, well, the upgraded trailers had hydraulic tailgates, so obviously just a lever in the cab. I remember one time where I didn't quite shut the door properly on the tailgate, and we were harvesting oilseed rape. And I'm sitting there, and my dad's in the combine, I'm loading off him, and it's all going well, until I look around, and I'm looking at the auger filling the trailer, but then I look behind the auger, and I can just see that the back door of the trailer is not quite level, so it hadn't quite shut properly, and all of this oilseed rape is coming in off the auger on the combine and straight out the back door onto the floor. That took forever to try and scrape that up and clear it up as much as possible. So trailer opening has something to do with the tip reference point. Oh, I see. We'll give it another record once, oh, Case has come back now anyway, so he's made it back successfully. Obviously he's stuck in traffic though, what a moron. Right, what we're going to do actually, we'll get out of him, we'll jump into him. And you can stop for now. You can add a new role to your title, Ian. You can be cosplay advisor. You can stay there. That's my Discord server, not Nightbot's. He's just kind of pushing it out there for me. Hey, Konstantinos, how are you doing, my man? Welcome to the stream. Nice to have you on here. We'll try. We're not going to get all the way down, but we'll try. This is pretty much the cab from the, is it the TC5, the starter combine? The TC5 60? West Coast triggers were bad for trailers, drive straight through. Ah. Oh, well that might be what I'm thinking of, because yeah, that's why the issue I was having with the West Coast was exactly that. Makes sense. No, good stuff. Hey, maybe Nightbot does have a nice server as well, simulating games. You never know. Cosplay. Yeah, that's the thing. I went through phases of using it, I think is probably fair. I like to do a lot of the work myself, but then when you get to some fields like the size of Oakfield here, it's just not possible. So you've got to flick in between sizes. So yeah, I try and utilize Courseplay as much as possible, but I also hate when Courseplay, like with the Combine, when it doesn't clear the corners of headlands properly. Let's only give abuse in time you out. Ian, you should start a YouTube channel and just call it like CPA Courseplay Advisor. Quite thankful here. Slow at emptying as well. I quite like these West trailers. They're a nice little model actually. It's nice to have a little bit of variation on trailers. I do really love the Bailey trailers. They're phenomenal. But it's nice to mix it up a little bit. Oop. Oop. Oh dear. Last version of CB has an option of turn and I think it's better with this on. I will give that a go, Konstantinos. Thanks for the heads up. I like those tractors working fields next to me while I work. Absolutely. Definitely like that. Can't get a stream to record. Still having issues with that, buddy? The little version you showed me the other night, whenever that was, that looked pretty good. Add to the Marston trailers, the Tenton ones. Yeah, no, that'd be quite nice. The Tenton Marstons are a good trailer, but maybe just a little small. Square that edge up a little bit. I'm using the PlayStation controller, simulating games. I haven't quite got a wheel yet. I might save up and get a wheel at some stage. But yeah, at the moment it's a little PS4 controller. I just used to use an Xbox controller, but it was a little bit old, so it broke on me. Who leaves these bales in the way? Come on. It's not lining me up properly. I love GPS. Once you get comfortable with it, it's a must-have. I love nothing more than when you're in a big field and you're using GPS with, like, let's say a 3 or 4 meter cultivator, and you just you alternate your passes, so you skip one. So when you finish, you get all the way across the field, you have a lovely, nice stripe pattern across the field, and then you come back the other way and fill in the stripes. Braylon Pierce, hey buddy, what's going on? Hey Dal, how are you doing today? Happy Sunday, guys. Hope you're having a good day. But yeah, what's worst is when you do have when you've used GPS and you have that stripe system, and you come back down the middle to fill it in, and you realise you didn't quite have your GPS set narrow enough. So you leave a bit on either side. That's terrible. How long are you going for? It is now. What is it now? 1:30. I don't know. I might finish this little block up here. I might go for another 10-15 minutes at most. Really, I finish this block up here and maybe that one on the hill with the combine, and then we'll see how we're looking there. I know Rainbow Dave's coming up this morning, and I was speaking to him last night. He's going to come in a little bit earlier, I think, to try and play catch up. I understand. So do keep an eye on his Discord and his channel. See if he goes live anytime soon. I can't be without GPS. Oh, GPS! I'd love it to be integrated somehow. That'd be pretty sweet. But yeah, if it's not, it's gonna have to come out pretty darn soon after it. 504 subscribers. Are you kidding me? That is nuts. Absolutely bonkers. For whoever's just subscribed, it hasn't popped up here, but thank you very much, guys. That is really, really appreciated. I think you said 4 PM. Yeah, you mentioned you might pop in a little bit earlier, which is fair enough. I was woken up early by my dog this morning anyway, so I thought I might as well come on, have a bit of a chill Sunday morning stream with a cup of coffee. Braylon, thank you very much, my man. That's much appreciated. Welcome to the family. Hey Brendan, what's up, buddy? Welcome along. How are you doing today? Nice to have you back. Yeah, we'll get these little odd bits finished up in this field first. Alright, Simulated Games, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Have a good rest of your weekend. Isn't there a tutorial on YouTube for course play? There are a few. Yeah, I think Ian Robson has the best one in my mind. He does some great tutorials. But if you're always available to like shed a little bit of extra light on this situation, that'd work really well. If you imagine from your point of view with West Coast, for example, you might know specifically more things about the tip triggers on West Coast that you could kind of do some work with, or with Oakfield. So you might be able to offer specific kind of pointers in that regard. That'd be a good idea. Yeah, buddy, Brendan, we've got a lot going on. I've got a lot of bits of equipment standing around in this field at the moment because I can't trust animated worker to get this done properly. Like the little corners, so we're going to finish this up. But yeah, we've got lots to do. There you go. Yeah, Grizzly's got some good ones. Do you know what, Ian? I was thinking the exact same thing. My next investment might be like a streaming rig or something I can hook into this rig. So I've got both options go. Takes a bit of load off of this machine I'm on now, and have a specified a rendering streaming rig is kind of would be a real nice investment for a content producer. Never got around to using it. Okay, only just the auger there. Did you figure out why it wouldn't power on, Dal? Are we any closer to that? Yeah, YouTube or Twitch is the big, it's the $1 million question. So we're gonna head up and tackle that little block in the hillside first. The thing is, I have my hands in so many different pies. Yeah, that's the thing. It does take up a lot of time, and it's something that if you're going to record, like streaming's probably a lot. You could do like a 3-hour stream, let's say. I mean, not many people would, but if you did a 3-hour stream, you would probably find that to record a good episode and then render a good episode and edit it and everything else, that it would take the same amount of time. So you might as well just kind of do both of those things, really. Or like just stream. If you enjoy streaming and just relaxing, then that's probably the better way to go. What's up, Louis? How's it going, buddy? Good morning. Actually, good afternoon for you guys. Yeah, a little bit earlier. I know Dave's coming on early this morning, so I came on with a cup of coffee and just kind of fired up the combine and got going, really. And here we are. Oh, awesome, Dal. So at least it's up and working. Were you able to repair that wire, or is it something you gotta wait for? Oh, the rig. Got some baling to catch up on once I get this little block done on the top. Obviously have to tidy up this mess first. So I think what's going to be happening over the next week or so, I looked like I might be switching to like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, like regimented streaming schedule. I am going to figure that out today, I think, and put something out on my probably Discord and Facebook pages, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, I want to get... this first week was very much just a case of figuring things out, having a bit of a test, really. Now that we've kind of got that up and working there, we'll get something regimented, I think, and get a bit of a structure in place, because I like to be able to have a structure and a schedule to follow. So do keep an eye out for any updates there, and we'll have times in there and everything else to go with. Hey Witchy, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, Ian, if that's what you prefer, then just that's the way to go. And like I say, it could, in that way, it can be like it can be an hour, it can be 4 hours, it can be whatever you have free at that given time. Life does get in the way, Dusty. Life does do that. You're still playing 15, that's pretty cool, Braylon. 15 was a great version. Oh, very nice. Nice little kickback from the taxman. That'll go straight towards a new graphics card, or they're getting phenomenally expensive though these days. I never know how I managed without a second monitor, guys. I have no idea. I don't have a very good, like, flashy monitor, but just being able to, like you say, Louis, put a stream on one PC or one monitor and then do something else on the other one, it's just invaluable. nice little block to clear up. New motherboard to suit. The annoying thing is, it just seems thanks to all these Bitcoin miners that just the price of everything is soaring. First, the price of GPUs shot up, and then yeah, now it's coming into RAM. Motherboards will probably be the next knock-on effect. $20 is pretty legit, darling. Can't go wrong with that. Yeah, but Witchy, your boys have a nice computer now, and you know, if you want to jump on there, you can just send them to bed. Tell them off, send them to bed, and then the computer's yours for the evening. I go to the store, sell my stuff, go to him. Always gonna buy new toys, Braylon, always. Just give him the PC ban. Yeah, Witcher, you could have a Candy Crush stream. I've got a 1050 Ti. It's a nice little card actually for what it is. $180 for one though. That's still quite a bit. Oh, 100% Ian. Yeah, I bought I'm currently streaming off of a laptop, and I bought my laptop on Cyber Monday, and that was I think I saved like $600 to $800 on Cyber Monday. It was a great deal. How are we now, Chris? How are we doing? Welcome to the stream. Probably going to be here for maybe another 10-15 minutes, but yeah, you know, welcome along. How's your Sunday been, Chris? Cheers, Dozer. Thanks a lot, man. Enjoy the Roper DLC, buddy. Have fun. Catch you later. $130. Yeah, I have very high custom. Although no, what I did was I put it on high. If I'm going to be recording or rendering, I put it on a custom high setting. If I'm just going to be playing, I flick it up to very high. It doesn't suffer at all. The max, when I monitor my GPU usage, it doesn't peak above 50 with FS at all. And yeah, and the price difference from like a 1050 Ti jumping up to a 1060, 1070, just ridiculous. You got any videos or photos of it, Chris, that you're going to share around? Love to see some of those. Love a good rally. Right, can you be trusted if I... We'll see. I want to do some bailing so you can do your thing. beast. 1080p, 22 months, $70. Is there any tangible differences between a 1050 and a 970? I imagine it's all fairly similar specs. Catch you later, Braylon. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. See you in the next one, hopefully. Have a good rest of your Sunday, whatever you do. Awesome, I'll have a look at that when I'm done here, Chris. Actually, 1050 is cheaper now. Just a quick look. 150 for most 1050s. And what would be a starting price for a 1060, Dave? Hey Rod, what's up, buddy? How you doing this morning? I saw your message flick up on Discord there. I'll have a look at that when we get done here. But by looks of things, from what I could briefly see there, I think that should work for me. €60 on 300. Oh well, that's not too bad. Try and convert that into dollars and see what the market was when I was looking to build my own PC. We started off with a little bit of hip hop this morning, and then switched it around a little bit. So who knows what's going to come up? It's a bit of a lottery, really. Depending upon which version, yeah. Okay. In an ideal world, I'd love to be able to spec out a ridiculous gaming rig. You know, money, no objects, spend an obscene amount of money on something pretty special. Maybe one day. £700, I know, right? It's just ridiculous. My first car when I was 20 cost me £400, and I could drive that thing to work and back. I don't know how I'd feel about spending £700 on a graphics card. Hey Doug, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Yeah, guys, if you haven't checked out Rod's silage montage cinematic video, do go and check it out. It's really good. Do you want to post that in here, and we'll get one of the mods to let it through, Rod? Drop a link in if you'd like. Yeah, it's, I'm sure Rod probably doesn't want to admit how many hours he put into making that. Quite like it's a very good video, very not very long video, but it still takes a tremendous amount of effort to make. We were talking about that last night for a little while, so yeah, it really just needs some appreciation just to make it all worthwhile, really. Yeah, if you could, Ian, just stick it in here, that'd be great. There you go, guys. If you haven't watched that, do go and click on that link and give it a good flick through. It's what, like 3 minutes? Maybe, something like that, Rod? But yeah, it's well worth watching. Man, I missed bits but then blocked myself in with stupid stacks of bales. We'll sacrifice that bit. Alright, we might get this to the end here. Then I think I need to use the case here at the moment to go and fill up or empty the combine. We might start getting things closed down here a little bit. Look at the mess this combine leaves. Easy John Deere. Alright then, how are we looking? A little bit left to finish. This field seems to have taken forever to get through, but we're nearly there with the combine. We will... What time is it now? I do believe we're expecting Mr. Dave to come up very shortly, so what we'll probably do is just empty this combine out. I am desperate for a second coffee this morning, so I am probably going to call it a day once we get this done here. It's been quite a hefty stream. Oh yeah, Ian, absolutely. It's definitely worth the effort. As long as people appreciate how long it would have taken to make, that's the most important thing, I think. Let's walk past my tractor. Flatten that down. Perfect. Hey Braylon, welcome back buddy. We're just about to wrap it up now actually, so you've just caught the end of it again. I'll park this in front of tidy. Finish up. That memo probably just got sent straight to your spam box with all of the other insults and abuse. Braylon, no, I am on PC using a PS4 controller. It's all relative, right? I mean, 6 hours stuck in front of any editing software can be mind-numbingly boring or frustrating at times. But from what I was speaking with Rod last night, he seems to be the kind of guy who enjoys that, so full power to him. That's what he likes doing, and then there's something good coming out at the end of it, then why not? So many hours of your life without abuse. Are you a sucker for punishment? Is that what it is, Ian? Is that what we're finding out about you now? Man, I need to come in and really tidy this field up somewhat. Far too much straw lying on the ground. Come on, get up the hill. 600 horsepower, ladies and gents. 600. Catch you later, Witchy. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a great rest of your Mother's Day. I know this as well. I'm sure they do, Ian. Yeah, I'm sure they do. And quite often won't realise they're doing it. Isn't it crazy, Rod? It's just mental. I can't believe it. Over 500 people like to listen to me waddle on about anything. It's nuts. Never thought I'd get to 100, let alone 500. It's crazy cool. Got about 200. Yeah, it's kind of nuts. It's, you know, it's great to see that people are finding me, I guess. But yeah, it's just nice to see people sticking around and never. You don't. Well, I don't. Never went out to, you know, make all the money in the world of YouTube or any money. I wanted just to go out there and make nice videos that I enjoy doing, and people seem to be liking them. So that's all that really matters, really. It's good fun. Yeah, I don't know where he's gone. He must be busy for Mother's Day or something. You know, he's too busy to come and troll today. We'll see. Do you know what, Ian? I did see that. I did see that. It happened, right? Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that, Nathan. We're getting there. We're offering something a little bit different, I hope. There was supposed to be a video coming out this morning, and it's actually sat on my dashboard on YouTube, but I'm not. It might come out tomorrow. Usually, I don't release on Monday, so it might come out tomorrow instead. But we'll see. Just thought that while it was nice and I was up and there was not much happening, I'd do a stream instead. A lot of this episode that's coming up is me hating on a Massey Ferguson I've got on the West Coast as it goes. It's just doing my head in, so I'm about to exchange it for a Fent. 2 dislikes, superb. I love it. Was one of those from you, Ian? Let's be honest. So those of you might recognize or realize there's been no episode of A Growing Understanding this week. I couldn't quite fit it into the schedule. A couple of people I'm talking to about an episode, it just wasn't going to work out time-wise, so we'll be back next weekend with hopefully a really good one. It might even come out in the week, depending upon recording schedules and availabilities, but we'll see. It should be a really good one. Oh, Dusty, the one we spoke about last night, it's the same one. I can't remember which one we're talking about. One of them I've got coming up is a very interesting one. And the other one that you, I, and Mark spoke about, I'd love to do that at some point. I think that'd be a very funny episode. Mark and I spoke about that a little bit last night as well, actually. It's about the gist of it, Rod. It's pretty much how it goes. Does anyone know if Rainbow Dave came on? Actually, I've just noticed it's 2 minutes past 4. I'm guessing no. With a lazy novice matter. You've really sold it there, Nathan. Or Louis, sorry. Hey, you and then we'll figure something out one day. We've had a chat about that before. We'll get something. I got a few in the pipeline that I'm trying to work through, but yeah, I got an idea for something like that with you and Nathan. Don't worry about that. You'll be summoned one day. He hasn't come on yet, Dave. Okay. It's one of those things. Oh, the combine's actually still going. Look at that. One of those things is like, stop at 11. But then if you're having fun and no one's waiting to come on, then it's like, well, you know, why not just keep going? Action BB should be up there for you. Well, we've had discussions. We'll see. Maybe one day. Gotta be some special episode for those guys, though. I need to find a use for this Zerion where I have a legitimate reason to rotate the cab around. I'm not sure what's going to be yet. Yeah, I have got, at the moment, I can't say who they are or what's happening with them yet, but in the future, let's say next next 2 months maybe. There's some really good people lined up to come on. We're just waiting for things because it doesn't quite fit a schedule at the moment or a time frame, but when they're ready to go, they should be really interesting podcast episodes actually. I'll be very excited when we can get those ones to launch. Triple mowers, that'd work. Even then, there's 600 horse for a set of triple mowers. That's probably a bit excessive. Much like this situation here, but you know. I might just make this multiplayer series, sell those other 2 tractors, and make it like a 500 horsepower plus series. Put like a little 3-meter combination drill on the back of the Xerion. See how that one works. I get it, everyone hates Ian. Oh, poor Ian. Take this run up here. Yeah, no worries, buddy. Just, you know where the message is. Just let us know. I'll be around about somewhere, I should think. But yeah, we can make something work like that. Oh, and by the way, guys, if you haven't, well, you won't have seen it yet. There is something coming on Tuesday on Mark DuPont's channel. Mark and I spent about an hour last night in multiplayer on his server, fiddling around with something which is just going to be ridiculous but hilarious at the same time. I think he said he's going to launch that on Tuesday, so do keep an eye out for his channel because it's going to be pretty funny. I think it should work really well. So from everyone in the chat, everyone who's kind of seen the Grow and Understanding episodes and kind of knows what they're about, is there anyone you would like to see as a guest? Anyone you should think I should definitely try to reach for? I'd love to get your feedback on that, and you know, if there's any good suggestions, and I can always see what I can do. I suppose. Matt XJS is a gentleman who I have thought about several times. My only concern is that he might be a little bit stacked with work right now. Oh yeah, no, Ian, he is, that's a good one. I've got to do, that's something that hopefully will happen soon, sooner rather than later. I just need to do a little bit of work about that, structure some content. Yeah, after the DLC would be good. I'm gonna have a chat with him, I think, or at least try. See what he says. I think now that we've had an interview with Peter J, so we can kind of see from a modest perspective what it might be like, I think he'd be a little bit more open to it. Massive thank you as well if Peter J ever sees this. Very much appreciated this time. Very interesting man. can't wait for that DLC either. Stop. Oh, 100%. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do is park this trailer up. These two are going to have to take a trip up to the store. Get tipped off. I think we're going to roll the combine straight into the field over the road there, second as this one's done. Ian, you're not wrong, you gotta kind of coax it out really. But the thing is, that I find, you know, you might be right, you modders are quite quiet, not used to, you know, to speaking out, but you're also the people who have the most interesting things to say. So it's, you know, it's kind of a catch-22. And talking in front of a million viewers, the videos aren't getting that many hits, Ian. I wish they were. A couple of hundred perhaps would be nice. Oh, Dave is up. Perfect stuff. Looks good. In that case then, that works out pretty well because I am going to call it a day here. Alright you guys, thank you very much for hanging around. This has been much fun for a Sunday morning. I will leave it here. Do go and jump onto Dave's stream and I will catch you over there at some point once I've had a coffee and maybe something to eat. But we will catch you then. Like I say, do keep an eye out for social media sites because there will be some different things coming up shortly with updates and like a regimented schedule that we'll be clicking onto. So yeah, that should be coming in the not too distant future. But until then, thank you very much for watching as always. Do stay safe, enjoy what you're doing, and we'll catch you in the next one. But until then, have a good rest of your weekend and we'll see you later. Cheers guys, bye.